So once you've organized all of your files in your drive, you can then share your folders with your DOE account. So you're going to actually just click on the folder, and right here on the upper left-hand corner, you're going to click on the down arrow and you're going to say share. And then I'm going to share this with my DOE account. And I'm going to make sure that I'm an editor. You can't make yourself an owner, but you can make yourself an editor. And you're going to send. Share outside your organization. You're going to say share anyway. And now when I go to my DOE account, I'm going to go to shared with me. And here I am. I'm going to see the folder test 2. And when you click into that folder, your documents will be here. But when you look at your documents, what you're going to see is that you're not the owner and that the person who is the owner is still your Barnes account. That's the owner. So you can still access your documents from your school's account. You're just not the owner. In order to become an owner, you would need to make a copy of these files. So you would need to create a new folder in My Drive. You don't have to do this, but if you wanted to, the migration will actually do this for you when we migrate. But if you wanted to become the owner of your files before migration, you could just create a new file. So I'll just call this test B, create. And then I would go to my shared with me, go into my test 2. Then you have to highlight the documents that are in there. So I'm going to click on the first one, press shift and arrow across. You're probably going to have multiple files that you're going to be doing. Right click on the bottom and say make a copy. Once I make a copy, I want to move those copies into the folder that I just created. So I'm going to click on the copies only. So click, highlight, shift, arrow across. I have the 2 files that I want to move and become owners of. And I'm going to right click. And once I do that, you can right click or you can go to the 3 dots on the upper right hand corner. And you could say move to. And you're going to see here right now they're in this folder. We're going to go back because we want to go to My Drive. And we're going to find the folder I just created, which was test B. Is that correct? There it is, test B. I'm going to open up the folder and say move here. Move. Now in your shared drive, you're still going to see that you have your test 2 folder. It's here with the 2 original documents. And these are owned by your Barnes account, even though they're shared with yourself. And when you go to My Drive, now you don't have to do this, but if you wanted to, you now created a new folder. You'd put those documents in. And when you go to those documents in My Drive, the ones you made the copy of, and you click share, you're going to see that your DOE account is now the owner of this document. You don't have to do this. The migration will actually do it for you. But for those of you who'd like to create ownership of your files, you can. Otherwise, the only thing that you should do is share your folders with yourself on your DOE account so that you don't have to toggle back and forth when you're working with your students and preparing any of your lessons. I hope this was helpful.